The people slept soundly that night, believing their world was right again. But the very next day, a traitor openly cheated a widow out of her goods. No one said a word. The drum sounded the next morning. A few days later, two men got into a violent fight over a piece of land. No one intervened. The drum sounded again. Soon, it became common for children to lie to their parents. Elders began accepting bribes. The voices of the weak were ignored and silenced. But every single morning, the powerful beat of the drum echoed through Nkyima, and so the people continued to believe that all was well. Mensa saw the decay. He saw the threads of his community unraveling. In his desperation, he started beating the drum even harder, louder, as if the sheer force of the sound could somehow fix the brokenness. But nothing changed. The village only sank deeper into its quiet chaos. One night, a heavy feeling led Mensa back to Tano's hut. He found the old man had passed away peacefully. As Mensa prepared the body for burial, he discovered a small hand-carved wooden block tucked under the sleeping mat. On it, rough letters were etched, forming a sentence. When people obey symbols instead of conscience, evil needs no permission. In that instant, everything became painfully clear. Mensa finally understood Tano's last words. He understood too late. The next morning, for the second time in the village's memory, the drum did not sound. Panic erupted, even greater than before. The chief stormed into the village square, demanding answers. Mensa stood there, facing his people, the silent drum at his feet. "The drum never protected us," he announced, his voice ringing with newfound clarity. "It only reminded us to protect each other." A profound silence fell over the crowd. Then, slowly, an old woman stepped forward. She walked over to the widow who had been cheated and returned the land that was stolen from her. Seeing this, another man confessed to a lie he had told. A child ran to his friend and apologized for being unkind. Order began to return to Nkyima, not with the boom of a drum, but with quiet acts of conscience. It was a slow, sometimes painful process. No drum ever sounded again in Nkyima. And yet, the peace that followed lasted longer than it ever had before. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more tales that make you think.